thing that I predict will be the biggest change to the future of education and learning would be the fact that people would start to do things because they want to, out of curiosity and love for doing it, their actual passion.
The losses of tactile learning and in-person interaction, which are both crucial to early development and development through adolescence.
I think we'll probably have a more personalized education system where teachers can be paired with students who have a similar teaching style and learning style. This way, education actually becomes effective rather than just pairing two people who might not work the best together.
Before, we had teachers really doing the education and teaching students, and now we're actually kind of moving away from that and going towards more of a point of view where kids are the educators and kids can really educate teachers about what's going on and be more involved in things like politics and social media and social impact, and actually educate the teachers as well.
A future where the whole playing field of education is leveled. Remote learning has proved that no matter where you are in the world, you can still have the same quality of education. All you need is access to internet.
I have been trying to read a research paper every few days. Right now, I'm really into neuroscience research papers, and more specifically, neuropsychology papers and relationships between the brain and the gut microbiome.
I'm letting myself follow my curiosity. Currently, I'm really curious about artificial intelligence, specifically machine learning.
Whether it be from building rocket code and simulating rocket code, or using AI algorithms called convolutional neural networks to track exoplanets in the night sky. I really like learning.
Talk to other people that have different opinions around the world and be able to build connections so I can actually understand experiences, because experiences are the biggest data points for creating solutions.
So by Googling, I'll find that a lot of people don't have access to water. But then when I take it a step further and I become even more curious and I talk to people on the ground, there I realize that the problem actually isn't that we don't have access to water, it's that the water that is there is actually dirty.
That entire idea that kids can change the world was something that really motivated me and sparked my curiosity for learning more.
What I think is going to be the massive disruption thanks to the COVID-19 pandemic is where you work. Because we can now work remotely from even inside your house, it means that you don't even need to be in the same city or country as a job posting.
Some part of, the workforce is going to be unredeemable. Some jobs, despite telecommunications efforts, cannot be mimicked online. So I think that's a big concern for us right now.
Right now, AI models have actually proven to be more effective than doctors in detecting specific types of cancer, which I found really cool since it then questions the purpose of a doctor in specific cases and really makes us wonder if an AI can do a job that is very similar to what a doctor's job is supposed to be, then what will the future of doctors within cancer look like?
Before, we had people who are really motivating us. We're sitting in a classroom, we don't really have a choice except to listen to the teacher. But now, during the pandemic and in the COVID world, we have to sit at home, and the way that we motivate ourselves changes all the time. We have to find different resources. If we can't really see our friends in person, that motivates us. How can we have a shift in that motivation through the future of work?
I hope that for the future, the biggest disruption will be the fact that people will start to work together instead of against each other to help solve these big problems that are happening in the world. Because look, climate change, global warming, and poverty, they aren't central to any country in particular. They're something that impacts us all as a species.
Last book I read, Becoming by Michelle Obama.
Meditations by Marcus Aurelius.
Why the patriarchy persists. Why does the patriarchy persist?
My celebrity crush is Keanu Reeves.
Priyanka Chopra.
Taylor Swift.